in the shadowy corners of our world, where the veil between the known and the unknown thins, there lie places steeped in mystery and dread. These are the cursed locales, where history intertwines with legend and the echoes of the past reverberate through time. Each cursed place carries its own story, a unique tapestry woven from the threads of human experience, tragedy, and sometimes malevolence. Journeying through these haunted sites, one encounters not just the physical remnants of history, but the lingering spirits of those who once inhabited them, their stories etched into the very fabric of the land. One such place is the infamous Island of the Dolls in Mexico. Nestled in the canals of Xochimilco, this eerie isle is adorned with hundreds of dolls, their once bright colors now faded, their eyes seemingly following visitors as they navigate the narrow paths. The legend of the island began with a man named Julian Santana Barrera, who claimed to have found the body of a drowned girl in the waters surrounding the island. In his grief and guilt, he hung a doll from a tree as a tribute to her spirit. This act spiraled into an obsession. Julian began collecting dolls, believing they were inhabited by the souls of lost children. Over the decades, he adorned the island with these dolls, hanging them from trees and placing them in the water, creating a nightmarish spectacle. Visitors report feelings of unease, whispers in the air, and a sense of being watched, as if the dolls themselves are alive, their hollow eyes filled with sorrow and longing. After Julian's mysterious death in 2001, the island has become a macabre tourist destination, where the line between the living and the dead blurs, leaving many to wonder if the spirits of the dolls still linger, waiting to share their tales. Traveling across the globe, one cannot overlook the haunting presence of Aokigahara, also known as the Suicide Forest, at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan. This dense woodland has earned a grim reputation as a site where individuals go to end their lives, drawn by the forest's eerie silence and the weight of despair that seems to hang in the air. Aokigahara is steeped in history. It is said to be a place where the spirits of the dead roam, a notion rooted in ancient Japanese folklore. The forest is associated with yurei, restless spirits that have not found peace. As one wanders through the twisted trees, the atmosphere becomes palpable, heavy with the sorrow of those who have sought solace within its depths. Hikers have reported chilling encounters, sudden drops in temperature, disembodied voices, and the feeling of being watched. Some claim to have seen apparitions, shadowy figures flitting between the trees, while others have stumbled upon abandoned belongings of those who have succumbed to the forest's dark allure. Despite the beauty of its surroundings, Aokigahara remains a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a place where the living tread carefully, aware of the spirits that may linger among the trees. In the heart of the United States lies a location that has become synonymous with the supernatural, the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. This grand structure, built in 1909, served as the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining. The hotel is said to be haunted by its original owner, F.O. Stanley, who, along with his wife Flora, is rumored to still roam the halls. Guests have reported hearing piano music emanating from the empty ballroom, while others have felt a gentle touch on their shoulders, or caught glimpses of spectral figures in the corners of their eyes. The most famous ghostly encounter is that of the Stanley couple, who are believed to be particularly fond of the hotel and its visitors. In room 217, where a maid met an untimely end, guests have experienced strange occurrences, luggage being unpacked, lights flickering, and even the feeling of a presence in the room. The hotel's eerie history and the stories of those who have encountered the supernatural have made it a popular destination for ghost hunters and curious travelers alike, each seeking to uncover the mysteries that linger within its walls. Across the ocean, in the heart of Scotland, lies the infamous Greyfriars Kirkyard in Edinburgh. This cemetery, established in the 16th century, is not just a resting place for the dead. It is a site of haunting tales and chilling legends. The most notorious of these is that of the Mackenzie poltergeist, named after Sir George Mackenzie, a 17th century lawyer known for his harsh treatment of Covenanters. Legend has it that his tomb was disturbed in the 1990s, awakening his restless spirit and unleashing a wave of paranormal activity. Visitors have reported being scratched, pushed, and even feeling an overwhelming sense of dread upon entering the cemetery. Some have claimed to see shadowy figures lurking among the gravestones, while others have experienced sudden drops in temperature and unexplained noises. The cemetery's dark history, combined with the tales of the Mackenzie poltergeist, has made Greyfriars Kirkyard a focal point for ghost hunters and thrill seekers, each hoping to catch a glimpse of the supernatural forces that are said to inhabit the grounds. In the realm of urban legends, one cannot ignore the chilling tale of the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. This sprawling mansion, constructed by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the rifle magnate William Wirt Winchester, is a labyrinth of architectural oddities. Following the death of her husband and child, Sarah believed she was cursed by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles. To appease these restless souls, she continuously expanded her home, resulting in a bizarre structure with staircases leading to nowhere, doors opening into walls, and windows overlooking other rooms. Visitors to the mansion have reported strange occurrences, disembodied voices, sudden cold spots, and the feeling of being watched. The house itself seems to breathe with the energy of those who have passed, a testament to Sarah's belief that the construction would keep the spirits at bay. The Winchester Mystery House stands as a monument to grief and obsession, a place where the line between the living and the dead is forever blurred. Further afield, in the remote reaches of the Pacific Ocean, lies the infamous Poveglia Island in Italy, once a quarantine station for plague victims and later a mental asylum. Poveglia is often dubbed the most haunted island in the world. The island's dark history is marked by death and despair, with countless souls believed to have perished on its shores. Locals recount tales of ghostly apparitions wandering the ruins, the cries of the tormented echoing through the abandoned buildings. The air is thick with a sense of foreboding, and those brave enough to visit report feelings of unease, as if the spirits of the past are watching from the shadows. The island has been largely abandoned, its eerie silence broken only by the rustling of leaves and the distant sound of waves lapping against the shore. Poveglia serves as a chilling reminder of the horrors that have unfolded there, a place where the past refuses to remain buried. In the realm of modern curses, the infamous cursed tomb of Tutankhamun has captured the public's imagination. Discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter, the tomb was filled with treasures and artifacts, but it also sparked rumors of a deadly curse. Several individuals associated with the excavation met untimely deaths, leading to speculation that the young pharaoh's spirit was seeking vengeance for the disturbance of his final resting place. The tales of the curse have persisted for decades, with stories of misfortune and tragedy surrounding those who entered the tomb. While some attribute these events to coincidence, others believe that the ancient Egyptians were indeed capable of cursing those who dared to disturb their slumber. The legacy of Tutankhamun's tomb continues to intrigue, a reminder of the power of belief and the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of history. As we journey through these cursed places, we encounter not only the remnants of the past, but also the echoes of human emotion, grief, fear, and the longing for understanding. Each location tells a story, a narrative woven from the experiences of those who have walked its grounds, and the legends that have arisen from the shadows. The allure of the cursed is not merely in the fear it evokes, but in the connection it fosters between the living and the dead. A reminder that history is never truly gone, but rather it lingers in the air, waiting to be discovered. In our exploration of the cursed places of the world, we find ourselves drawn to the unknown, compelled to confront the fears that lie within us. Whether it is the haunted dolls of Xochimilco, the sorrowful spirits of Aokigahara, the restless souls of Greyfriars Kirkyard, or the enigmatic shadows of the Winchester Mystery House. Each site invites us to reflect on the fragility of life and the mysteries that remain unsolved. These cursed places serve as portals to the past, allowing us to glimpse the stories that have shaped our world, and perhaps to understand a little more about our own existence. As we stand at the threshold of these haunted locales, we are reminded that the line between the living and the dead is not always clear. The spirits of the past linger, their stories waiting to be told. And as we listen to their whispers, we become part of a larger narrative, a tapestry of human experience that transcends time and space. In the end, the allure of cursed places lies not just in their darkness, but in the light they shed on the human condition, illuminating our shared fears, hopes, and the eternal quest for understanding in a world filled with mystery.